Hi there folks, well welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm actually going to be heading back down to the town of Ayr because if any of you are on TikTok you may have seen some of the video footage from the International Ayr Festival which started yesterday, and it's going to be on today as well. I think a lot of the aerial displays are going to be kicking off about 1 o'clock. Well, I think it's 1 o'clock, half one. So I'm going to try and get down to the town as early as I can. Going to go for a wander, get something to eat, and then enjoy the aerial displays. I think there's going to be a hurricane. I think there's going to be a Spitfire. I know the Red Arrows are going to be there as well. They were definitely there yesterday. So it looks like they definitely put on a good show yesterday. Because it's like a lot of my TikTok feed has just been people down in Ayr kind of taking footage of what was going on. So I thought I'd go down today and see it all for myself and bring you all along with me. There is a website for the International Ayr Festival, so I'll link that in to the description bar below if you want to have a nosy, and also could keep an eye out for maybe like next year's events or next year's dates. And again, that's always a good place to go and keep an eye on. And again, if you're enjoying my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, then click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments. It's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, you can follow me on TikTok and Blue Sky, with the links being down below in the description bar and pinned comment. And you can also click on the join button and become a channel member. And with that out of the road, I'm going to grab my things and get down to the train station. Yeah, I think a lot of people are having the same idea as me and getting the train down, because from what I saw online last night from yesterday's event, the town was pretty stowed, so probably quite a lot of issues with parking, so it probably will be just easier to get the train. So I think the train's going to be in the next 4 minutes, and I think it'll take us about 15 minutes to get down, so it shouldn't take us too long. Yeah, so that's me finally in Ayr. I'm just going to try and head over to the Low Green, which is where most of the events are going to be taking place. And I think a lot of people had the same idea as me. The new Ayr was going to be absolutely packed today, and there's probably going to be an issue with the parking, but they decided to take the train instead. So the train itself was absolutely stowed, and it's pretty really busy from like all the way from Glasgow. So I'm going to try and find my way to the low Green and see what happens from there. It's proving to be a wee bit of a walk to get from the train station down to the beach, but get the steps in. Yeah, so the Low Green is just filled with different stalls. There's also one for the RAF, there's one for the Red Arrows themselves, which is actually part of the RAF. I think there's some food stalls as well, so I'm definitely going to have a good nosy and we explore and try and see what I can show you all. Yeah, so you can buy Red Arrow merch from there. I think they do have some stalls actually, like show you some aspects of the planes. So I think I might just sit over here. The systems have got a wee set up here as well. So the Museum of the Royal Highland Fusiliers. This is the one that's up on Sauchiehall Street, which I visited. I think it was last year, earlier on this year. Really interesting museum to go visit, and also to have some of the items on display here. And obviously got some of the volunteers here as well in uniform. Yeah, so we've got an example of an army decoy, which they used during the Second World War. So to mislead the other army. Yeah, I'm sure it's a Chinook helicopter. There's people also waiting in line to go and board it. Have a nosy on the helicopter itself. Yeah, I was talking to one of the guys who's saying it is a Chinook, but it's a model Chinook. Because he's saying that a real Chinook is bigger, but again, it's quite a distinctive design that even someone like me who doesn't really know that much about kind of military helicopters can recognise it from a mile off. Yeah, there are definitely plenty of places to go and have something to eat, and there is a wee bar down there. So you're not going to go hungry or thirsty anytime soon. And obviously there's the fairground over there. So definitely have a nosy, see what I can get. Yeah, I think I've got about an hour until the actual display starts. So I might try and see if I can grab a small, like a wee quick bite to eat, and then try and get down to the actual shore as well. Try and get down towards the beach, because that's probably where you'll get a better view of the actual air display. And yeah, it's definitely a good turnout again. Because it was heaving, again, as I was saying earlier on, it was heaving yesterday from what I saw online. And there's definitely loads of folk out here today as well. Also, that's the shows just there. So definitely plenty to keep the kids entertained while they're here as well. Big kids and wee kids alike, I'm sure.
The idea, because they knew I was capable, I flew around Australia at that point. And
yes, that's the Lancaster bomber and the Spitfire.
4 Merlins and 1 Griffin engine from the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. Pulling back on power, keeping your tail up, and there you go. Now there's a thing on those flights called a step. You don't want to go below the step because it sort of sucks you down. So he wants to keep the nose up now and the power up. He's not doing a landing, he's just doing a touch and go. Keeping the nose of the amphibious float still off the step. Good use of power. And there you go, I can hear him applying the power now and gently lifting off. About a 5 to 10 degree pitch nose up attitude.
Attached to their boots, which were activated at the very last moment before jumping from the aircraft. We can see all 8 countries safely deployed as the team immediately begin maneuvering into the snake formation.
Tried to zoom in because there's actually one of the guys in the helicopter is actually winching out the helicopter itself. Don't know if you can quite see it on the camera.
And immediately you can see the team collapse. On the left hand side, left centre section is red 3, Flight Attendant Andrew McKinnon.
Well, it does seem to be something of a mass exodus right now. I think a lot of people are having the same idea as me of like, yeah, the red arrows have done nothing. And that's what a lot of people have come for. That's what a lot of people have come to see. So it's now time to come home. So it's now time to come home and yeah, it's a bit of a long day. Yeah, getting photobombed by other people going home as well. And yeah, so I think I'll end that video just here because again, the phone is getting low on battery. And yeah, so again, it's been one hell of a busy day. Probably the busiest event that I've been to. I don't tend to cover things that are as busy as this. But hopefully you'll find the video interesting, hopefully you'll find it entertaining. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.